This story crazy, bro.
You think I'm not gonna show up?
Got a red light, Finny.
I'd like to report gunshots in front of Bellagio.
Someone's dead. I think someone's dead.
Here's a video of the guy who pulled out the gun.
See the guy's wife saying, "Oh my God, are you for real?" And two people falling to the floor.
My cat is on a video on live. He's in Vegas right now.
God,
and the video comes out, but they hear
this
my mom
is
scream.
crazy.
And then you could just hear a gunshot. Just try to see if he's okay or where he's at right now.
Are you able to reach him?
No.
June 8th, 2025. Las Vegas police were on routine patrol on Las Vegas Boulevard when they heard gunfire erupt outside the Bellagio. Officers immediately ran towards the shots, locating a man and woman dying on the sidewalk.
I told y'all, it's something about that West Coast, bro. Them people crazy, folks.
Paramedics would
Them
rush
people
to
crazy,
them,
gang.
but both victims were pronounced dead at the scene. A double murder outside the Bellagio was enough to shake up the whole strip, as the Bellagio was known for being on the more luxurious side of Sin City.
Okay, so this, okay.
Officers would soon learn this was an isolated, targeted shooting,
Yeah.
and that it was also live streamed. 44-year-old Rodney Finley and his 43-year-old wife
That's crazy,
Alicia
bro.
were identified as the victims.
That's crazy, bro.
The Arizona couple were known on YouTube as Finny the Legend and Bubbles.
Bubbles.
Originally a fantasy football channel, Finny would start going live with his wife, and in July of 2023, they drop a 2-hour live stream titled Las Vegas in Real Life, The Black Sin City Family, Finny First Vegas live stream.
Right.
The stream was nothing more than walking around Vegas from a camera's point of view.
Right.
But controversy would come from the title. The Black Sin City Family was in reference to the original Sin City family, a Latino couple by the name of Manny and Julie. Manny would get into character using costumes and face paint.
Nah, he ain't in no damn character. This is him.
Live streamed around the
That's
Vegas.
him, bro. Listen, you can't pay me to do this right here. Ain't no amount of money you can pay me to go outside looking like this right here. I'm sorry. That ain't no character. This is what he want to do, folks.
Strip and interacted with tourists. But Manny would also piss a lot of people off, as he was known to be an alcoholic who threatened the elderly, mocked the homeless, and begged for donations.
So he was a weirdo.
The two channels wouldn't collab, but collide in the streets of Vegas in November of 2023. A confrontation would take place on Fremont Street, with Manny apparently telling people they can't record him. Finny's wife took it as a challenge if Manny would turn the heat up when he pepper sprayed everyone.
Oh.
Question and answers time with Finny. Yeah, I'll probably get more views for this than anything I've ever done. Eyes full of pepper spray. There's been some crazy stuff going down.
I just want you guys to know that was an absolute shit show. First of all, I don't understand why my husband gave me the camera, because I was like drunk, right? I've taken
these
like
people fucking crazy.
multiple shots of Patron, and I've been like drinking Modelo's all night. And
See, they crazy. This a grown lady talking about she drinking Modelo's. They crazy, folks. They crazy. Everybody crazy.
Pissed about Manny going up to Julie, to Sarah, and acting like Sarah can't video them on Fremont Street, as if Fremont Street isn't a public street where if you're there and you potentially get videoed, you just potentially get videoed.
Right.
So I'm like, let me see if this guy is gonna tell me that I can't video him. Should I have? Probably not.
This incident would birth a rivalry between two channels,
sounds stupid
as Finny
hell.
would start going live, constantly talking about Manny, exposing Manny, and creating a small community within the already small community of Vegas streamers that seemingly sided against Sin City family Manny.
So there's just a small community.
Months later, in 2024, Finny would receive a copyright strike from none other than Manny's wife, Julie.
Right.
This strike would remove Finny's video and leave him with a permanent scar on his channel, as 3 strikes would cause his channel to be terminated.
Right.
What's crazy is only 8 seconds of the video was actually reported.
Oh, that's crazy.
But Finny was now more determined than ever and would continue over the next 15 months, making videos targeting his rival Manny, who got his video taken down.
Like, y'all gotta be some type of weirdo. This is everybody weird, bro.
Being shunned from his own community, Manny would clearly be affected by what was taking place.
Right.
And eventually
Manny
would
got
make
mad.
a drastic, life-altering decision.
Manny got pissed the hell
In
off.
a now deleted live stream, Manny would record himself driving around Vegas looking for Finny.
That's crazy.
I went through every fucking casino there is. I heard there's one of my biggest fans here in fucking town. I'm dying to see him. I'm fucking dying to see him.
Like, he crazy. He crazy. It's something. This boy, hey boy, do your homework on taking your medication. Do your homework on the crazy house. Don't fall down. I want to put y'all on to some of the easiest money you will ever make in your life. Freecash.com is a website that allows you to literally get paid hundreds of dollars just for playing video games on your phone. All you need is an email and a password. Follow the directions on each of the campaigns and you can earn at least $100. My personal favorite game to play was Sunrise Island, and when I clicked on it, they had a $370 bonus. I got $370 just for playing a video game on my phone. On average, it only takes about 17 minutes for most people to start earning money on freecash.com. So if you need some free, easy, extra money, go to freecash.com, click the QR code right here, or go in the description below and start getting that bag. You did?
Show up? Fucking think I'm not gonna show up? I should have been the first one to be told, right? Somebody should have sent me my invite.
What the heck?
Well, wherever you go, I will be there. Oh man, come on! I have to say hi to my biggest fan. Hi.
This video was alleged to have been streamed on June 7th. The next day, Finny and his wife would start streaming live from the strip.
Now that's where they messed up at. You see, if I seen this nigga right here barking at me, talking about he looking for me in every casino and all that, I believe him. I think he really went to a bunch of casinos, a bunch of hotels looking for him. I really do. I really think he spent real time doing that, game. Because look what he did, folks. Look what the outcome was. You see what I'm saying? He really crazy. He really crazy, folks. So, if I knew that and I seen the nigga barking at me, the last thing, I probably wouldn't have left the city, but the last thing I would have did was streamed where I was at. You know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't doing that.
The video by now has made its way across social media. It was 10:30 at night.
10:30
and
at
Finny
night.
was recording himself as Manny walked up with a hat and sunglasses before opening fire. Tanisha,
Crazy
Finny's
as hell.
wife, would look at the camera, shocked, as Manny kept firing into her husband.
Damn.
She'd even grab the camera as she said, "Are you fucking kidding me?" And her scream would be followed by the camera falling. Manny would execute the couple in front of a crowd of people.
That's crazy.
Outside the Bellagio Hotel.
That's crazy.
The stream would be removed from YouTube.
Of course.
Manny's channel would be terminated.
Yeah.
And the following
that.
day, 41-year-old Manuel Ruiz would walk into the Henderson police station,
Dumbass.
turning himself in. He'd be taken into custody and booked into the Clark County Jail on 2 counts of open murder with the weapon.
Yeah, it's over with for that dude.
According to the
That
arrest
nigga.
report, detectives used casino surveillance to track Manny from the shooting scene to the Paris valet area where he threw his hat and t-shirt. Detectives located both items along with a 9mm handgun hidden between a fence and a wall.
You thought in Las Vegas, on the Las Vegas Strip, right off the strip, you thought you wasn't going to be on camera, and the best idea you had was to throw. First of all, you did this on stream, on surveillance camera, and then you threw your hat and your shirt and the gun. What sense do that make? Like, it's something about them West Coast motherfuckers. The West Coast, the Bronx, and Florida is the crazy motherfucker triangle right there. Them 3 places, gang.
Ballistic
Crazy
testing
people
would
in the world.
confirm this was the murder weapon. One witness, a fellow YouTuber, would inform police of the rivalry between Manny and the victims,
Right.
and that Manny was once cited for battery after a fight on Fremont Street. After turning himself in, Manny was taken to the Las Vegas Metro Police Department headquarters, where he told detectives he came across the Finleys while he and his wife were walking the strip. Manny would tell detectives he saw Finny reach for his waistband and say, What up, cuz? Manny claimed Finny was reaching for a gun, so he pulled his and shot him first. Then again, and again.
And then you did that to the wife too, right? What you think? What's the excuse for doing it to the wife then? Let's just say that do make sense. Let's say you thought he was reaching for a blick, you popped him and kept popping him, right? Then his wife grabbed the camera and said, "Are you kidding me?" What's your excuse to execute her right there too? Sound like you knew what you was finna do to me. That nigga ain't reach for no gun, boy. It's on camera, bro. It happened live. You can't even edit this shit. We seen it.
Again. He'd also stated he saw Tanisha with a shiny object in her hand and assumed it was a gun, so he shot her too.
Bro.
Only problem with that statement is neither victim was seen with a gun
or reaching
found
for
with
shit
a gun on their body.
Right.
Manny claimed he was scared as officers ran to the scene, so he hid the gun, took an Uber, and ended up at a friend's house
That nigga took a
who
Uber.
told him to turn himself in. He said he was unaware the Finleys were live streaming when the shooting took place.
So how you know where they was at then? Talking about I was unaware they was live streaming. What? It don't matter. Even if they wasn't live streaming, you on a Las Vegas strip, bro. It don't get no busier than this. It's 10:30 at night on the Las Vegas strip, my guy. In June. If they wasn't live streaming, it was still gonna be on camera. People still was gonna see you. What the fuck? Some people just slow, boy. Crazy and slow. All while you got your phone in your pocket and what you thought you weren't gonna get caught. And what does it being on stream matter? What
Denied ever making threats to Finny. Detectives noted Manny remained adamant that he shot in self-defense, so detectives showed him the video, and Manny became frustrated, demanding a lawyer.
Oh, okay.
It would seem Manny was in his own world, believing his way is the only way. And he could fool the Las Vegas police into believing his dumbass decision was self-defense.
Oh,
when
okay.
in reality, Manny is a boy trapped in a 41-year-old's body,
For sure.
lashing out because he can't handle his own emotions.
For sure, that's all it is.
In my opinion, Manny and his wife most likely were watching Finny stream, walk to his location, and Manny crashed the fuck out.
That's definitely what happened, bro. You know what I'm saying? That's definitely what I think happened. I don't give a damn can't nobody convince me otherwise either. And his wife just as weird. Let me tell you something right now. If you got a weirdo, crazy nigga, and he married to a girl that do and watch him do weirdo, crazy shit, there's something wrong with that bitch too. They always try to make it seem like it's just one person. No. If you see a nigga and he got this crazy ass girlfriend, yeah, her over there in the corner with the diaper on her head singing Trey songs with the popcorn in a popcorn in a hot dog bun, she's fucking crazy. If you see a nigga as her boyfriend and he trying to tell you about how crazy she is, he's just as fucking crazy. You see what I'm saying? So she probably was like, "Babe, look at the phone. They on the trip right now. We gotta go do something. They was talking too crazy to us. Yeah, we gotta go do something." Stupid ass little boy.
Ladies and gentlemen, also showed Manny's wife Julie
Told you.
walking away from the shooting scene.
She's walking.
Manny would
Calm
appear
as
in
hell.
court. Julie remains uncharged at this time, and it wouldn't be surprising
her
if this
ass up,
isn't
too.
one of the easiest life sentences to hit a Las Vegas courthouse.
For sure.
To publicly beef with someone for years, claim to be looking for them on live, then walk up and gun them down on camera, you pretty much earned your time.
You're cooked, bro.
And the saddest part about this all is neither channel were anywhere close to even being considered somewhat successful.
Exactly.
Finny had less than 3,000 subscribers before he was killed. Manny had 14,000 before his channel was terminated. Their views weren't much of anything, meaning the only money they were making was through donations. This was just a hobby to have fun.
They wasn't
and
making no
enjoy
damn money.
life.
They was making $250 a month, bro. They wasn't making no damn money. You know what I'm saying? And don't get me wrong, it'd be stupid in a crash out regardless of the situation. But at least if you was making $1 million, if y'all was both making $1 million and y'all was beefing and it was affecting each other money, kind of like the streets. If you trapping and somebody take your territory over, now you ain't making that money no more. Cause you know what I'm saying? So that's how people be end up getting unalived. It's messed up, but at least it's some type of like just a little bit of logical sense in there. Like at least I can understand, even though it's fucked up, I can understand why they did it. Y'all ain't even making no money. It's no excuse for the reason y'all did that. You just crashed out for no reason. Cause somebody been making fun of you on some videos, bro. That one I seen the most views I seen was 10,000, bro.
And instead became a rivalry that would end the lives of two and destroy the life of another.
It's crazy.
Now, this is one of those cases that is unfortunate, but it's a wake me up, right?
Right.
Because a lot of YouTube personalities will beef online. A lot of YouTubers will want to link up and fight.
You ain't gonna see me doing that shit.
Whatever. The crazy thing about this is it's not like you got hit with a copy strike and the 20,000 you were making a month got eliminated or cut in half, right?
Right.
Neither one of them were making any money aside from asking for donations. Manny earned himself a reputation for being an asshole, picking on people, fucking with people, just doing dickhead shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It got him his reputation, and he liked it.
Right.
It's kind of like the kid in school that nobody's scared of, but he fucks with everyone, but they just ignore him because he's not really a threat. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Unfortunately, Finny took his wife being pepper sprayed as the moment he wanted to attack Manny by relentlessly creating videos. And when you're a 40-something-year-old man putting makeup on and dressing up to go be like a live entertainer on Fremont Street and you're not getting paid to do any of this shit, you might not be all the way there. You know what I mean? It's kind of like the guys that dress up like Michael Jackson and that's their whole personality is to hee up and down the street and just get whatever donations they can.
Like, come on, bro. What are you doing?
Manny doesn't seem like he's all the way there. But I'll say this. If he's going to go live the day before talking about he's looking for somebody,
then you find them and the first thing you do is unalive both of them
in that courtroom. You walked up while they were live streaming, shot the both of them, ran, hit the shit, whatever.
Them too. Like unalived them right there at the scene. Like
turned yourself in after coming up with this amazing self-defense story that you think will hold. Now you're facing 2 murder charges. You just threw your whole life away. And it's not like it was much of a life to begin with. But, you know, it was a free life. You were really free. You had freedom. But that's why I think entirely that him and his wife were 100% watching the Finley's live.
Can't nobody tell me no different, man. Can't nobody make me believe that they wasn't.
Stream. Walked over to where it was and he crashed the fuck out. And his wife hit the speed walk away from the scene. Like, oh shit.
I can't believe he really, yeah.
There are a lot of situations that end just like this. There are a lot of shit that happens on the internet and it turns into real things and people crash out, lose everything, lose the possibilities that they could have had or lose everything that they worked hard for. That's why you need to learn from a situation like this. Stay the fuck away from people. And honestly, I'm sure Finny would have had a more successful career had he just focused on him and his wife. I'm not gonna blame them as the victims, but you specifically targeted somebody. It took you off focus from the original purpose of your channel, and your whole channel became about one person to the point that it's almost like an obsession.
Yeah, that's weird.
You're just using YouTube to attack someone.
That's weird. Your whole channel becomes about somebody else. That's fucking weird, bro. That's weird.
Until they came back to get you. And it is a sad
That's why
situation.
I said everybody
I'm gonna
weird.
have the family's GoFundMe pinned in the comment section for anybody that wants to donate. But for my fellow YouTubers out there, stay out of that YouTube beef because it ain't gonna do nothing for you. It's 1090 Jake.
It's better if you go on YouTube beef with somebody, it's better to call their phone and be like, hey bro, let's run some funny shit though. Let's run a skit, man, where we beefing together for like the next month. You make a rap song, I make a rap song. You quote unquote, you act like you trash my car, I act like I trash your car. You know what I'm saying? We talk crazy, we push each other. You know what I'm saying? We get in a boxing ring together. We go crazy. We run up a cool 200,000-300,000 real quick this month. And then we act like we made up. Then go back to doing, let's run it, man. Let's run a little play real quick. I bet. Let's do it, shorty. What's gonna be the first video though? Hey, we gonna come to my house tomorrow. We gonna figure it out. I bet. It's better to do that. Run up to 200,000-300,000. Give the people a show, and do it like that than actually be trying to beef with somebody, because you don't never know it. Nowadays, gang, I'm noticing that nowadays everybody want to be a gangster. Everybody want to be savage. Everybody want to be tough, and nobody like getting talked about. You know what I'm saying? So it's like the dude in school that try to beat everybody up because he try to be there. He try to be overly tough and get in fights every day because he don't want nobody to think that he a bitch. You know what I'm saying? So that's what the whole internet is like that. YouTubers, Twitch streamers, random people, Walmart workers, whoever's on the internet, which is everybody. Everybody on the internet don't want to be looked at as a lame or a soft or a bitch. Nobody want to get that moment. Nobody want to be embarrassed on the internet. That shit is more than, like, bro. You gotta think about it. When you got embarrassed at school, you got embarrassed at school. Shit, if it was too bad, your mama transferred you schools, don't nobody know nothing. Nowadays, that shit on the internet, everybody can see it. You getting punked. So you think that other people think that you a bitch, that you a punk. So now you got to go the extra mile and really unalive them off. You don't even think about it, but you were really willing to unalive somebody on camera just because you think they embarrassed you on fucking internet. Whole time these people on the internet don't care about you or him. They just being entertained. And you gonna go throw your whole life away and smoke somebody and really kill somebody, unalive somebody, because you scared of being fucking embarrassed, gang? Don't nobody care about the next man, bro. Motherfucker gonna see that, talk some shit real quick, and go on about their life. Nobody really care about people they don't know, gang. You know what I'm saying? If they do, they weirdos. It's cool. That's how I be saying, like, I don't get embarrassed. I could walk, fall, bust my ass, fall down the stairs, slip, fall, drop all the food on my face. I'm gonna get up laughing like shit. Everybody gonna be looking at me laughing. They gonna be like, so you laughing at me like you ain't never failed before. You recording me and shit. Ain't nobody helping me up. You recording me trying to embarrass me like you ain't never failed before. Like everybody who watched the video ain't never failed before. Ain't never slipped down the stairs before. Ain't never dropped some food on their shit before. Like, everybody want to be perfect, gang. I don't get embarrassed. You know what I'm saying? I be me 100% of the time, nigga. And I ain't on the internet trying to be tough, go back and forth with no nigga. You know what I'm saying? That shit lame to me. On bro grade.